Hi! So I was thinking that let's just write a story together with ChatGPT, but this time we're gonna make sure to write a little bit each, just a couple sentences each, and maybe we can keep the story on track and make it good. Yeah. Also, I thought that I would start out the story. Hopefully that will give us a good starting point. Pin was standing in the middle of a crowded house. "You're not really leaving, are you?" her brother Danny asks. The floorboards creak as their siblings run by. "You're it!" they yell, slapping each other. The kids cram their way past Pin and Danny. Let's go talk upstairs," Pin says. She grabs the wooden stairs and starts pulling her way up the way too steep steps. Upstairs, the ceiling is too low to stand up. Pin and Danny lie down next to each other and look out at what could have been a window, but it's just an open, empty frame. "Nobody knows what that is," Pin says. They both look into the horizon, a tower peeking up far in the distance. Slow, lazy, dark smoke rises as thin lines. "Someone has to find out," Pin says. "But not you," says Danny, fixing his eyes on her. "Danny, you all belong here." "And who's going to serve the tables at the diner?" Danny says. "I'm sure you'll find somebody. Maybe Olivia," Pin answers. Danny thinks for a moment, and downstairs they can hear, "Mom! Olivia's putting buggers in my hair again." "Olivia, stop." "Or maybe you could serve the tables." "Danny, you guys all belong here," she says. "So do you. You're our sister." "I'm not though. I have to travel. Just like my parents did." "Yeah, and that's why they're dead now," Danny says and storms down the stairs. Alright, that is going to be the beginning of the story. I'm really hoping ChatGPT is not gonna mess this up. Also, let me write the prompt. Write a story with me where we write a couple sentences each. The main character is Pin, an adventurous woman who wants to be a traveler in a world where everyone stays put. Below is how the story starts. Alright, and that's it. Yeah, I'm basically hoping I can keep this on track a little bit by writing a lot in the story, because in most of the previous videos we have let ChatGPT do almost all of the work. So I think if I do some of the work and ChatGPT does some of the work, then maybe, just maybe, I can try and keep it all on track, but I'm worried about it, okay, but we're gonna find out. ChatGPT trying to write the story better than than what I said. There's a very common misconception in writing that you're supposed to not use says and said after somebody says something. That's actually what you're supposed to do. This using variations like adds, softly, suggests, answers, challenges, all of that, you're supposed to avoid it like the plague, because in the reading experience it gets really annoying to read those things all the time. You're supposed to use the word says or something like that, because it's an invisible word. It will not register in the brain. But I see the effort that ChatGPT is putting into to rewriting my intro. Pin is a girl, not a guy. What the hell? ChatGPT is just going to make the story worse. I'm so uncomfortable. But we're still doing it. "I have to travel, just like my parents." Oh, ChatGPT is not even understanding that she's adopted by these people. Maybe I should have been more clear, but you understood, right? You understood she was adopted into this new family because her parents died when they traveled. Yeah, maybe I should have made that more clear. But I was clear. I even... Whatever. And ChatGPT has not added any more to the story, so here we go. ChatGPT is gonna make the story so much worse than I was imagining. Pin is not a girl who cries. But whatever, okay. I feel like I'm losing control already and I hate it, but I'm just gonna let go and trust that maybe this could be a good story still. I don't want Pin to cry. Okay, but she is crying. Let's go. Tears well up in Tin's eyes as she looks out at the empty window frame, her gaze fixed on the distant tower. She takes a deep breath. Her resolve strengthened by the memory of her adventurous parents, and whispers to herself, their journey might have ended, but mine is just beginning. Oh, that's actually good. Pin is standing out on the grass, backpack almost as big as her body, sword peeking out from behind her. She's covered in leather. Everyone has lined up next to each other. The entire family, friends, and even regular customers at the diner. Her adoptive mom standing at the end of the line. But Denny is nowhere to be seen. The wind rustles through the grass, carrying a mix of emotions as the crowd murmurs of support blend with the distant cries of seagulls. Pin's hand tightens around the hilt of her sword, a silent promise to herself as she takes the first step forward, leaving behind the familiar and stepping into the realm of adventure that beckons her with both excitement and trepidation. Pin can't resist the urge to look behind her shoulder. Her adoptive mom now turned, crying into her adoptive dad's chest. If this is all a mistake, then it's too late to change my mind now, she thinks, and marches forward. The path ahead stretches like an uncharted map, and with every step, Pin's doubt begins to fade, replaced by a growing sense of purpose. As the distant tower beckons, a single thought echoes in her mind. She's not just leaving, she's forging a legacy of her own. She stops as she hears something rustle in the bushes, frozen for a moment. I just couldn't let you leave on your own, Denny says, coming out from behind a few trees. Denny, what the hell are you doing here? This is dangerous. I know, that's why I'm here. I'm here to protect you. I don't get why this is so hard for ChatGPT to understand. I think I've done this before and it's worked out fine, but now it's just trying to fix what I've wrote. Pin's frustration begins to melt away, replaced by a warmth that only family can bring. She studies Denny's determined expression and realizes that he is not here to hold her back, but to stand by her side. With a faint smile, she nods, acknowledging his unspoken support. All right, partner in crime, but you better keep up, she teases. Her adventurous spirit! Bingo. Yes, I've started a ChatGPT bingo card. Adventurous spirit. Yeah, that's amazing. Already we got a bingo. I made this like literally yesterday or like 2 days ago. Already we got our first bingo. Yeah, so look out for all of these things. Fiery red hair, delight, quirky, ensue, based on your roller coaster, and reign supreme. If any of those shows up, be suspicious that ChatGPT wrote the thing, because... Sorry about that, let's get back into the story. She teases, her adventurous spirit rekindling as they set forth together in the wild expanse that stretches before them. Pin and Denny stare deeply into the crackling fire, seeing nothing but dancing flames, swiftly changing colors. Denny, you know I'm letting you come along for now, but eventually you're gonna have to return back home. You know that, right? We'll see what happens, Denny answers. Now look at these! Denny says and whips out a guitar. Have I ever told you how much I love you? He keeps singing all night long and keeps the energy high. Fuck. ChatGPT is just not getting this. Like, I don't get it. I have done this before. This is so freaking frustrating. Let's see how much ChatGPT is gonna fuck up. Okay, that's rude. But I'm annoyed that I've said like 100 times what it's supposed to do. Under the starlit sky, their laughter and music created a bond that transcends words. As the last notes fade into the night, Pin gazes at Denny with a mixture of gratitude and understanding. You have a way of turning uncertainty into adventure, she admits, her heart swelling with affection. Denny chuckles, strumming a few casual chords. Well, what's life without a little bit of unpredictability? He muses, his eye twinkling with a shared sentiment. The fire crackles, casting a warm glow on their faces as they lean back. A comfortable silence settles between them. In the quiet moment, the distant tower seems to pulse with an otherworldly energy, a reminder of the challenges awaiting them. Pin reaches for her backpack, her fingers brushing against a worn map tucked inside. Our journey begins tomorrow, she says softly, her voice a mix of determination and excitement. Then he nods, his gaze fixed on the horizon. And we'll face it together, one step at a time. As the night deepens, they let the crackling fire and the stillness of the world wrap around them. A cocoon of shared dreams and the promise of tomorrow's adventures. Pin jerks awake from an ear-rapturing scream. What is it? What is happening? She says. There was a spider on my face, Denny says. Pin stares blankly for a moment. A spider? Denny, there's gonna be spiders. We're in the woods. But it was on my face. Denny, you know you are allowed to go home. I chose to go here. I'm supposed to be here. It's in my blood to travel. I have to see what's going on with the tower, but you belong with your family. What teacher gives you an assignment in the first week of school? Probably a lot. Because why else? I've been literally sitting here for 10 minutes waiting for this one response. Oh no. Oh, okay. Pin's voice is a mix of concern and exasperation as she tries to process the abrupt awakening. Denny, I get it. Spiders are creepy. But this is the wilderness after all. Denny's sheepish expression slowly turns serious as he meets her gaze. Pin, I know I have a family to go back to, but you're my family too. I might not have the same adventurous blood, but I have loyalty and determination. And I'm not letting you face this alone. His words hang in the air, sealing their unspoken pact to support each other through the trials that lie ahead. Pin is surprised by the seriousness in his tone. I don't think I ever said thank you, she says. Thanks, Denny. Denny smiles a silly smile. Pin digs into her backpack. You're gonna need this, she says, holding out a dagger with a green handle and golden blade. It has intricate art with swirls and flowers, and it glistens in the sunlight. Denny stares, frozen. Amidst the quiet forest, a gentle breeze rustles the leaves as Pin's gesture hangs in the air like a promise. Denny's gaze remains locked on the ornate dagger, his astonishment mingling with gratitude. For protection, Pin continues, her voice steady, yet carrying a depth of emotion. A reminder that even when we're apart, we're connected by the same determination that flows through our veins. Then he finally extends his hand, his fingers brushing the intricate engravings. Thank you, Pen. This means more than you know. He takes the dagger. Their eyes meet, reaffirming their unbreakable bond, forged by the shared dreams and willingness to venture into the unknown together. And that is going to be the end of chapter 1, you guys. If you would like to know what happens next, then you just gotta go ahead and subscribe, I guess. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope there was a really great great experience. Yeah, bye.